Hi, thanks for tuning in. This is the third and final video in a series that I put together to help us cope with this terrible air quality that we're in currently due to our poor California burning up. In the first video, I demonstrated a rosewater eye wash, instant relief, and super easy. In the second video, I demonstrated a neti pot, nasal clearing. And after that cleansing, to oil the sinuses for protection of the membrane linings as well as bringing calm to the mind and the emotions. And in today's video, we're going to move on down into our lungs. And a really simple way to support our lungs right now are with ready-made herbal products. One product I've been enjoying a lot, well, there are a few, but this will be the first one I'll show you, is called Bronchial Support. And it's from Banyan Botanicals, really great company. And this syrup, you can feel it going all the way down. It has menthol crystals, and so it brings calm and comfort to the lungs. It coats the membrane linings of the respiratory system and strengthens and rejuvenates the system. If you're opposed to the honey and the glycerin in the formula, you could always choose something like this, which I'm also doing right now. Compressed herbal tablets called Lung Formula, also from Banyan. This will strengthen and support the respiratory system. And teas are a great way to support the lungs. I've been drinking 1 or 2 cups of this a day. Breathe Easy Tea from Traditional Medicinals, super easy. If you have some herbs at home, I want to do some single note herbs. Think of things that are opposite qualities of what we're experiencing right now. We are experiencing hot, dry air filled with particulate matter. So things that will be cooling, moistening, demulcent, such as marshmallows, slippery elm, mullein, comfrey root, licorice. If you have high blood pressure, you might want to skip the licorice. If you just can't fathom drinking a hot tea right now because it's very hot outside, do a cold water infusion. You can take a tablespoon of herbs to a cup of water. So if you had a quart-sized mason jar, fill it with 4 tablespoons of herb, pour room temp drinking water over it, let it sit on the counter overnight, and in the morning strain it, save the herbs, redo it again, and use that as part of your drinking water for the day. You can also boil the herbs in the same proportions, bring it to a boil, simmer for 20 minutes, strain, save the herbs, redo it again. You can drink it hot or let it cool to room temp. In Ayurveda, we don't really propose drinking iced or refrigerator cold drinks because it puts out our digestive fire. But if you must, just have it away from food. An essential oil diffuser is another wonderful way to help clear the air and support our lungs. Diffusing very good, pure quality oils such as peppermint, eucalyptus, lavender, lemon, tea tree, and a humidifier. Great way, just bring some moisture into the air. If you happen to be a smoker and like to smoke something daily, these practices would be good for you all of the time because you're bringing the qualities of hot, dry, particulate-filled air into your lungs on the daily, and so you're going to want to support your lungs and bring in cool, moistening herbs, that demulcent quality. That'll be a really nice thing to do for your lungs. Oh, and once you have the diffuser going, the humidifier going, really focus on breathing deep. Because did you know that we actually have nerve receptors lining our lungs? And when we breathe shallowly into the upper lobes of the lungs when we're busy, we stimulate nerve receptors to put us into fight or flight mode, action mode. When we breathe deep into the lower lobes of our lungs, we stimulate nerve receptors that put the parasympathetic nervous system into rest and digest. It really works. So, teas. Oh, you may have in your cupboard some formulas already left over from fall, last cold and flu season. If they say expectorant on them, just be aware because they could possibly be herbs that are going to be bringing in drying, heating qualities to dry up that mucus. And that's not the direction we want to go. We want to bring in, because that's what we're dealing with right now, dry, hot air. So we want to bring cooling, moistening properties, herbs that support a dry cough. Well, I hope that this helps to inspire you, give you a few easy ideas to do. And I want to say thank you to my lungs, and thank you to the firefighters, as always. I mean, all of us could use these practices. Can you imagine what they're going through? And thank you to you for tuning in. Until next time, breathe easy.